Let's begin with the clouds gathering and releasing moisture. In cold, high elevations, the water freezes and comes down as snow, piling up in winter and beginning to melt in the warmer spring weather. It trickles downhill, joins other brooks and streams, forms cascades, and as the grade grows steeper, plunges over cliffs as waterfalls. So begins one river's descent to the sea. Above rivers, lakes, and oceans, evaporating water rises again to form new clouds. And the hydrologic cycle continues its ancient dance as it has for millions of years. A gathering of waters is about connecting with a living river and the people along its banks, using video and portable sculpture to document the journey from source to sea. Along its shores, the river hears many languages.
A gathering of waters. Un juntamiento de aguas.
This is the Rio Grande, known to the Pueblos as Mother Blue River, and in Mexico as the Rio Bravo del Norte. It was born some 35 million years ago when a great rift formed in the Earth's crust. The river begins at an elevation of 12,594 feet above sea level at Stony Pass in the San Juan Mountains of southwestern Colorado. From this place of alpine wildflowers, quaking aspen, and ponderosa pine trees, it travels 1,875 miles to the ocean. The river flows through recreational areas, agricultural lands, nature preserves, domestic water faucets, and in New Mexico, historic irrigation ditches called acequias. Further south, it traverses the arid, cactus-laden Chihuahuan Desert, where it becomes the border between Texas and Mexico. After greeting groves of ancient palm trees, the Rio Bravo empties into the Gulf of Mexico at Boca Chica. The Rio Grande, Rio Bravo, links together a multitude of diverse communities that share its banks, creating a common bond. Much of the time, we take the river for granted, failing to understand our reliance upon it. The Rio is often abused, being asked to offer far more than it has to give. Vast quantities of water are consumed for drinking, bathing, flushing toilets, and for crops, lawns, golf courses, swimming pools, and industrial needs. It serves as a convenient dumping ground for garbage and waste.
We gotta protect it, okay?
And we clean it up a little bit when we're here.
Every time we clean it up, people are always leaving trash,
In many cases, this flowing liquid has become a source of division, with disputes about complex water rights separating neighbors. A Gathering of Waters is a grassroots, community-based project to focus awareness on the plight of the river and our shared dependence on it. Begun in 1995, the Gathering Project involves carrying water in a special canteen called the River Vessel, from the Rio's birthplace in southern Colorado to its mouth at the Gulf of Mexico. People extend a hand to someone upstream, receive the river vessel, add their own contribution of water dipped from the Rio, write in the logbook, and pass the canteen to someone else downstream. Each group or person chooses how to use the gathering in their area to encourage a relationship with the river and bring attention to the cultural and environmental issues that impact it. During times of drought, certain stretches of the Rio Grande can go completely dry. A river with no water becomes a river of sand, and some creatures, such as the endangered silvery minnow, do not survive.
There is a part of the Rio Grande that ceases to flow altogether south of Socorro in the stretch in Texas, where the river is completely dry. So this project will complete a journey that this river can no longer make on its own.
This project began as a way to reciprocate with the river by symbolically restoring its natural condition, flowing from source to sea. Join us now on the Canteen's journey.